Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together we are the
therapist.
most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Plantar fasciitis, 3 natural ways to fix it forever. This is kind of a bear for a lot of people, and
Right.
it can last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't. I would say in most cases, don't expect that this is going to get better in a week. It's often going to take several weeks and maybe even months sometimes.
Well, I'm being optimistic, Bob. I'm going
Right.
to say
I think if you intervene, it's going to
yeah.
go out. If you don't intervene,
Right. Oh,
it
right.
could take a long
And
time.
these 3 steps we're going through, I wanted to get it to simple that you could do at home without big expense, but you have to be very consistent with it.
Right. You have to stick with it.
Right.
By the way, if you're new to
Oh,
our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. You're especially going to want to go over to the Facebook and like us, Bob and Brad, because we are giving away a mattress. This is the final day, I believe. I think tomorrow we pick the winner.
oh,
You have to give us your name and email because we have to get a hold of you if you win.
right. It is December now, so if you happen to win and you want to give this for a gift, wow, you are going to be really high. Like, if you get one for your wife, get this mattress for your wife, you are going to have,
For once, you're not going to be in the doghouse.
your January is
guarantee
going to
ya.
be good.
All right, so Brad, let's get started on this. What do people do here?
Okay, the first thing, if you got plantar fasciitis, the plantar fascia is here between, if you want to call this the knuckles of your foot down
Sure.
to the heel. That fascia is a wide, real tough
Fibrous material,
tissue.
tissue.
Tissue is I like to say tissue. But if that gets inflamed, and oftentimes a sore spot can be right
right
here
in that
because it
localized area.
Yep, it connects to the calcaneus, and in the acute phase, when you get up in the morning and it really hurts, or you're walking in general, a way to put an end to that pain, or at least decrease it by quite a bit, is if by taping. Now, taping I don't oftentimes recommend just because you have to learn how to do it and you have to do it right.
It's very complicated
Right.
at times.
Takes a little practice, but this particular technique I think is something that most anybody can do at home. You just need to make sure you get some good tape that sticks well. If you don't, have, what you probably want to do is go to the local pharmacy or online and pick up some Leuko tape. You can use athletic
Leuko,
tape.
Leuko.
You're going to ask me how to spell
Okay,
it?
yeah.
Right now, right here we have Endura tape.
Yeah, you want like an athletic tape that doesn't stretch. You want to
Right.
show how that doesn't.
Right.
He pulls on it; it doesn't stretch.
Right. The kinesio tape is
The
not
kinesio
good
tape would not work for this.
Yeah, so you get some good tape that doesn't stretch, and clean your feet. You
Yeah.
really got to clean your feet, and actually use some alcohol wipe or some rubbing alcohol to get all the oils off. It's going to really help the tape stick. Also, be aware if you have the tape on for an hour and it starts to itch or turning red, that means you're allergic to it, and then this is not an option.
And it can happen even after let's say you've tried the tape and you didn't have a response to it, but then maybe a week later you put it on again. It could happen then. A lot of the
Yeah.
skins develop intolerances to the tape.
Usually people know if they're allergic to adhesives, but be very careful
So
with
you
that.
started on this on the underside,
Right.
right,
So,
Brad?
so I'm going to go. So here's my sore foot right here.
There's the arch.
I'm going to go on the opposite side and just go around the calcaneus, the heel.
So it'll be the outer heel.
Yep. And then what I'm going to do is, I need to move it this way a little bit, is I'm going to pull right now. Pull, tight, 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 all the way up, right up, just about to the great toe, the big toe, and then we're going to strap it down. So what we're doing is we're pulling this and we're putting like a bridge of support to that plantar fascia. Now we tape it down and it will come off depending on your arch height, but I find that this will break loose. And what you'll need to do is get at least one piece of tape and go over like this and around. And now on the top, you can try to lap them if you want. Sometimes I find that's too restrictive.
Right.
And you may want to put more than one piece on there. You'll find out. And then, let's say you're walking on it and you have pain at a level 6/10. Tape it like this. If you tape it right and you walk on it, it should drop it down from a 6 to a 2 or a 3 at least, sometimes more. And Then you put your shoe on and you walk the rest of the day with it. I've had good luck with people with this.
Yes, and you can put a sock on over the top of it.
You bet. Yep, and this carry on.
It's a real simple taping, but it does take some of the stress off the arch.
Right.
Right.
So this is just part of the treatment. You're going to do this every day. It's not going to last more than a day, particularly if you perspire in your feet, which most people do. The adhesives don't stick. So you have to repeat it, daily. But to get through that initial phase where it's really tender.
Start calming things down.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I'll take it off because our next phase, when you don't need this anymore.
So phase number 2, you got 3 natural ways,
Yep.
is actually a deep tissue massage.
Right.
And this can, this is the one my wife used. And she was wondering why I didn't have her do this sooner. She's like, I suffered for this for weeks, and then now you show me this, and
Bob.
I know.
Why, Bob?
Well,
Why?
you treat people all day long, and then you have to come home and you have to treat your wife. so,
Well, Bob, now the real you comes out.
yeah, that's right. The
but
selfish me.
We've got this plantar fascia, and what you want to do is we want to get in there and really work it. I like to use my thumbs, and a lot of times we'll go, the fibers of the fascia goes this way. You may want to work across, and sometimes I'll go this way. One thumb's going one direction, the other thumb's going the other, and back and forth.
And then also splaying, what
Yep.
they call splaying.
Yep.
You're pulling up. You start with your thumbs in the center, and you pull them apart. That's the one that I have had good luck with a lot of people. And if it's real tender down here and you can't tolerate the massage, work up this area first.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, it works well to go that way direction too, Brad. It works well to work with the fibers a little bit too.
Yep. You're going to get sore thumbs. You really have to get aggressive. Your thumbs are going to get sore. When you can't take it anymore with your thumbs, you're done.
Right.
And then, you may want to put a cold pack on it after that if that feels good.
Or you can give it an ice massage. You can actually take a styrofoam cup and freeze the water in it.
Yep.
And then tear off the top so it looks like a snow cone, and then you can,
Sure.
cool it down very fast that way.
Now, you can see my skin starting to get red. That's a good sign. That means you're getting some blood flow to the area, more blood flow than normal. And when you get a good blood supply, things are going to heal faster.
Right.
That's the natural part of this. And then the other thing, I've had people do this. We said 3. We're giving a couple of bonus hints. If you take like a pop bottle, one of those 20 ounces, take the soda and dump it in the drain. Don't drink that stuff. And then put some water in there just about till it's full and freeze it. And then you can roll your foot on there. You get a massage at the same time as the cryotherapy of the cold
double
pack.
action there.
There you go. The next thing is the stretching.
The final thing. And I've seen some studies that people have gotten better just by doing the stretches alone.
Yep.
Like 80%. But it took a couple weeks.
Sure.
But so this is not to be taken lightly. I mean, you want to definitely add the stretch in there.
Now, the big key about stretching is we're not just going to stretch from here to here. We're going to stretch these tissues as well as the calf muscles because it's all part of the same system or the same chain. Yep.
Yeah.
So we want to. I like to start here. My favorite. Where's my incline board?
It's right over here,
Here
Brad.
it is. Kind of got me going there for a while.
You can do it with just against the wall.
Yep.
Brad's going to show that first, but then also you can do it with an incline
Now,
board.
I would do this with a shoe on normally, but you can do it without. Did you see Gumby up here? Yeah. Show him, Blizz. We're sticking with him, even though we got rid of Napoleon. All right, back to the foot. Sorry about the interruption. So if you point your foot towards the wall and stretch, then you're going to get this calf muscle, especially if the knee is straight. Then you also want to bend your knee and get that soleus deep muscle in there so you get a complete stretch of the calf muscle. You can stretch it and hold it for 30 seconds, which would be a good idea. If you want to just go on and off.
Pressure on,
Pressure on, pressure off, and do that 10 times. That works as well. Now, once we get that, I do want to mention, if you have an incline board or if you want to get one, it doesn't matter if you have plantar fasciitis or not. They're great for people who walk or run. And this, it's just much easier. It gives a stretch and you can relax more.
Seems like it goes at the muscles a little bit different angle.
It really, it's a product that is really nice. You can buy them or you can make one. We actually have a video on how to make one if you have someone handy in the family with a piece of 1x6 and whatever.
Well, Brad, I'm going to show them this stretch too real quick.
Yes.
Okay, so you before you even get out of bed in the mornings, what I want you to do is go ahead and grab. You're going to grab the toes, basically, all the toes, and you're going to pull like this.
Yep.
Because that, again, that fascia goes right up and attaches into the tendons of the toe.
Yep.
So you want to go ahead and give it a stretch like this. Pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off. Or you can hold it for like 30 seconds. And then put your shoes on before you walk.
Yeah.
In bed. Don't walk around barefoot at all. Keep shoes on to help give you a little arch support. But let's say you're even working at your desk and you've been sitting for quite a while. Before you get up, take your shoe off, give it a little stretch, and then walk.
Sure.
Because you're going to find out that in that short while that you were sitting there, it actually tightened up on you again.
Yep.
So I have people just do this stretch. It's an easy one to do, and you'll feel it pulling in there. I feel it pulling right now, and yet it'll help it heal in a lengthened position so that it doesn't tear as easy again.
Bob, I just remembered something. I have to backtrack to the middle of the video for the deep tissue massage. Is you can take
use a lacrosse
ball, a tennis ball. Some people use a golf ball.
Sure.
And then you'll get down and you can get that massage on. And this is just a little easier for some people that can't reach their feet or whatever it may be. You know, if your spouse sleeping or whoever won't massage them for you.
Well, if you're working at a desk and you're working and you want to just do a little massage while
right,
you're working.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good point.
I had my sock inside out, Brad.
Oh, Bob, why?
Yeah, at least they're the same color
Doesn't
today.
your wife dress you anymore?
No, she doesn't lay them out like she used to.
Yeah, that'll happen with
age.
age.
The same color. That's all I care about. So.
All right, very good. So good luck with that foot pain, and I'm sure you'll get rid of it, but be consistent.
All right.
Here you go, Liz. Catch that.
Oh, jeez. Thanks for watching.